Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Nadia Rosaliana Putri from Diploma 3 Nutritional Department from Class A, and I want to present about genetically modified food. The genetic engineering is one of the great marvels of 21st century human. It allowed for precise control over the genetic changes introduced into an organism. Today, we can incorporate new genes from the species into a completely unrelated species through genetic engineering, optimizing agricultural performance or facilitating the production of valuable parasitical substance. Shorter planting periods and various benefits to be obtained others. However, we must have heard that fruits or vegetable produced from the genetic engineering process also have negative impacts such as the balance of the ecosystem can be disturbed due to the dominance of GMOs over natural species. Health problems due to the use of genetically modified products or allergic reactions that have been proven. Next, definisi genetically modified food or GM food are foods derived from organisms whose genetic material or DNA has been modified in a way that does not occur naturally, e.g. through the introduction of a gene from a different organism. The technology is often called modern biotechnology or gene technology, sometimes also recombinant DNA technology or genetic engineering. And the next example for GM food, golden rice. Maybe we are still not too familiar with this genetically modified plant. Golden rice is rice or rice whose genes have been inserted with organic material from the carrot plant, so that it has a yellowish color from the beta-carotene that comes from carrots. So, apart from containing carbohydrate, golden rice also contains vitamin A. This finding is considered very effective and efficient, especially for disruption to countries with barren regions that are difficult to grow vegetables. There are corn, soybeans, papaya, cotton, and aqua bounty salmon. Next, data about GM foods usage around the world and in Indonesia. USA is the largest producer of GMOs, 70%. Only 4 countries grow almost 90% of the total GM crops worldwide. Only 7.5% from land is planted with GMOs. 60 until 70% of processed foods contain GMOs. The most widely grown GMO food crops are soybeans, cotton, and corn. Up to 92% of U.S. corn is genetically engineered, as are 94% of soybeans and 94% of cotton. Cottonseed oil is often used in food products. Judging from this data, it can be seen that the percentage development of GMO food crops compared to the total food plants from 1996 to 2014 is the third the highest commodity. This development cannot be said to be low, but is developed rapidly. And the next, positive impact of GM food. The pro-GM food group argues that there is unlimited potential in genetic engineering that is beneficial from reducing pesticide use. 1. Produce new types of crops that are resistant to harsh growing conditions such as dry land, high salinity, and extreme environmental temperatures. 2. Tolerance of environmentally friendly herbicides which can disrupt weeds, but not the plants themselves. 3. Increasing the desired functional properties such as reducing allergic properties or toxicity, inhibiting fruit ripening, higher starch content, and longer shelf life. And 4. More desirable characteristics, for example, protein or fat content, and increased phytochemical and nutritional content. And the next, negative impact of GM food. 1. The production imposes high risk to the disruption of ecosystem and biodiversity because the better traits produced from engineering genes can result in the flowering of one organism, and it can eventually disrupt the natural process of gene flow. 2. The transgenic crops endanger not only farmers but also the trade and the environment as well. 3. It is biologically altered, and biotech foods might pose a human health risk. And 4. The excessive production of genetically modified foods will be rendered ineffective over time because the pests that this toxin use the data might eventually develop resistance towards them. And next, my personal view about GM food. In my opinion, GM food can be a solution in overcoming limited lands and facing the global food crisis. It can be seen from the positive impact of GM food, namely that genetically modified plants are usually longer resistant to pests and can increase crop yields. For every GM food product that enters Indonesia or from Indonesia, it has been regulated in Government Regulation Number 21 of 2005 concerning the biosafety of genetically engineered food, so the GM food has passed the safety stage. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.